Hello students, welcome to Nagesh Kurazgi Orchid School. I am Sridevi Kanke. I am going to teach you SST subject of grade 4. We have finished term 1. Yes students? Yes, so we are going to start with our term 2 syllabus. So let us go. So welcome to term 2. So first lesson would be what? Can you all tell me students? Can you all guess? Yes, that is soils of India. Okay, now what is soil? So what is the in title only you can come to know soils of India. So in this lesson what we are going to learn? Soil. Yes, isn't it? Correct. So what are the soils of India? In this lesson we are going to cover looking ahead. What? So first we are going to cover the importance of soil as a natural resource. So what is soil? Soil is also important, isn't it? And it is a natural resource. And what we are going to cover in this lesson? The types of soil found in India. So we are come to know what is soil. Okay, and next what we are going to learn in this lesson? Types. How many types are there? Okay, basically I am going to I want to ask you all, soil, where did you find? Yes, can you all tell me children? Yes, very good. The soil will be found in outside, on road, and with cultivation. Yes, farmers do cultivation. So what we all eating the food, that where it comes from the cultivation. On land they do the cultivation, farming they do, food they crop. Yes, rice, jowar, wheat, chapatis you all eat, isn't it students? So that all it will be grown and on the land. On that what is important over here? Soil. Yes, if the soil is very good, then only it will come. Okay. Now this about the soil introduction I have given you all students. Now come to know what else we are going to cover in this. So can you see students here a map? Yes. Okay, it is our India map. So what we are showing here, so different types, it is, can you see the colors? Different colors? Yes. So in this box they have given here, and then see it is a green color. This whole India, it is called, some part is green, some other part is like yellowish color, and some part is blue in color and red in color, isn't it? So what it does mean, this India, it covers what type of soil. For this much or whatever it is in the borders, we having different type of soils in different states. Okay students? Okay, now this, can you all see students, these spots are there? Yes, we are having states, countries, isn't it? So different land or different soil, it will be different from the states. Now I have given you the basic information now. So shall we go further? Yes. So what else we are going to cover in this? So first of all, here plants grow in soil. Yes, you all know that we having a different type of plants. Where these plants grow? Yes students, of course you all know it, that will grow in a soil, that is land. Land, what it contains? Soil only, mud, isn't it? Yes. So animals need on plants. Animals, what it needs and depend. Animals depend on plants for their food. Yes, if plants are there in jungle, in forest, if plants are there, then only the animals eat, isn't it? Some type of animals are there which only grass eating animals, isn't it students? So that animals, if plants are there, so that animals eat the plants. If plants are not there, what will happen then? It will die, isn't it? Yes. So animals depend on plants. Where these plants grow? On soil. So how soil is important? Thus all living things. Yes, all living things means we, human beings, animals, these all are on depends on the plants only. Earth depends on the soil for their food. What food we are telling is the food is something, all in types comes. If soil is there, then only the farmers will do the cultivation. Then if they do cultivation, then only they get the crops. Then after the crops, we will do all process and we will get the food to eat. Isn't it? This all whole cycle process, it depends on what? Soil only. If soil is very good, so abundant, a lot of food we can get it. Isn't it, students? Now, we also depend on the soil for many other things. Not only food. Plants are useful what? The soil is used in different type, in other things also. What we will see it? In many villages, you all go villages, students? Yes, you all go in holidays, from functions, you will visit to the villages, isn't it? So people use mud, mud to make walls of their houses. Before olden days, what the people used to do in villages, I am talking about villages, hut. You all know, students, hut? Yes, it is made with the mud. So in villages, soil in the type of a mud, it is used to make their houses. We make cloth from plants like cotton and jute, which in turn need soil to live. Now how we are wearing clothes, isn't it, students? Yes, you are wearing different designs of dresses, clothes. All this type of clothes, where we do get? We get from the cotton. Cotton clothes we'll get from the cotton. So as you see, cotton and jute. Now here jute is means what? Your parents, okay, your parents will be in rice bags, isn't it, students? Rice bag, a bill 25 kgs or like that. So how that rice is poured? In a bag, gunny bags. So that is made with the jute, which in turn needs soil to live. See, I have told you a mud house, isn't it, students? See here, a house, can you see here? Yes, how it is made? It is made with mud. Okay, now can you see another way of a house? It is also made with a mud. This, now can you see? This is found in villages only. In cities, can you see, students, here? No, obviously no. We having apartments, buildings, bungalows. This type of houses we can see in villages only. Most people in India depend on agriculture for their livelihood. Yes, in half of our full India country, it is all depend on the agriculture only. Is it correct, students? Yes, correct. For the food, for the livelihood. So soil is very important to us. Soil is one of the most important part. It is one of our most important natural resources. This soil, can you all make? No, it is like a rain is natural resources, wind is natural resources. As in the sea, soil is also a natural resource. Now we are talking about the soil, correct, students? Now soil is what? How it is made? Formation. Now I will show you. Rocks on the earth are broken down into small pebbles by rain, flowing water and the roots of plants. Now how this soil is made? Yes, can you all tell? See here how the soil is made. When when rain is coming, when rain is in, rain, what happens here? Or the rivers from the Gangotri, water will flow from the Himalayas, isn't it, students? But all rivers will flow. As the river flowing with that water, what it brings? Yes, you are correct, that it brings with soil and what else? Small pebbles with the sand it will bring, isn't it? Yes. So with that rain and the flowing water and the roots of a plant, that whatever is a big rocks, big stones, with that flowing water, it will become slowly it will break. It will break into small pebbles. Okay. In that way, the soil will become. These pebbles again break down further to form tiny bits of soil. Okay, now an easy example I can give you all. As a final example I can give you all. Yes, you can take a mug of water or you can throw on a floor or you can throw on a road. What happens? Can you all tell me? Yes. When you throw that full mug of water, and what will become? That force of water will flow on the road. What will flow with that? Only water will flow? No, obviously not. With that, mud will flow. With that, snow will small rocks will flow, isn't it? In the same, raining also, when rain is coming out, with that flow of water, what do you have? That big rocks, big stones, it will break down into small pebbles. Again, these pebbles break down into small type of soil. Okay, students, understood? Yes. So we'll know by this animation also. Now come to this. Wind, rain and rivers carry the soil to different places. Now how this soil will flow? With that wind, means air, rain and rivers carry the soil to different places. This water will flow from the Himalayas, isn't it? That water will flow to all different type of states. So remains of dead plants and animals mix with the soil to make it fertile. Now, as animals will die, isn't it, students? Animals die, and then plants also, due to water is not there. So what happens? Plants also die. Where will it go? It will under the earth only. It will come. It will close there. So what happens? So it makes land fertile. It takes more than 100 years for natural to make just 1 centimeter of soil. To make this soil a natural process, it takes how much? 100 years to make that 1 centimeter of soil. Okay, to make that soil very fertile. So we'll come to see this
formation of soil.
How the soil is formed.
Soil, as you will see, is a very precious natural resource. Almost all life forms depend on the soil for food, either directly or indirectly. But how is soil formed? Step 1. Rocks on the earth are broken down into small pebbles by heat from the sun, rain and flowing water. This process is called weathering. Step 2. These pebbles break down further to form tiny pieces of soil. Plants start growing on the surface of the soil. Different layers of soil start forming. Organisms start growing inside the soil. Step 3. The remains of dead plants and animals mix with the soil to make it fertile. Below the surface, weathering of the deeper layers of the rock takes place. Step 4. Over time, several more layers of soil are formed, and the soil becomes deeper and thicker. It takes more than 100 years for 1 centimeter of soil to form, and more than 100,000 years for a meter of soil to form.
So we have seen this, how a soil has been formed, correct? It takes 1 centimeter of soil, isn't it? It takes 100 years. It takes 100 years for natural to make just 1 centimeter of soil. So next what we'll see here. Now types of soil. Now how many types are there? Sure. See. There are 6 main types of soils are found in India. Okay, you all know only how many? 1, 2, 3. Basically, how many are there? 6 main types. So, these different types of soils are suitable for growing different types of crops. So, these are different types of soils are there, where we will see it, and then why it is these different types of soils are suitable to grow different type of crops. That is why such a wide variety of crops are grown in India. So can you see all same type of soil in all? No, we can see a different type of soil in different type of place. So in that we can variety of different crops we can grow in India. Now first what it is? First is alluvial soil. So what is alluvial soil? We have already seen, we have already read this. How? In the term 1. In term 1 we have already covered this point, alluvial soil. What? The northern plains, it brings with that water to different places with that soil. What happened? The land is very fertile, isn't it? Bring with them large quantity of silt or alluvium. This get deposited on the land around the rivers. Whatever that river is bringing with that large quantity of silt or large quantity of alluvium, so it will be deposited, it will be stored on the land around the river, so that wherever it is deposited, land becomes very fertile. So can you see here? See, where is this is our image where a water is flowing here. As water is not there, along that water is all sticky, muddy with that water is there, correct? Chikkal you all say, isn't it? That is only the silt or alluvium. Now this type of soil is called alluvial soil. As this soil is very fertile, so what happens? A nice type of crops we can grow here. Can you see here sidebar here? Can you see water? Can you see students here water beside that? Yes, that water. See, it is deposited on the bank of rivers. Side of water, river. So this water, all silt is deposited there. Now this gets deposited on the land or on the rivers. This soil is very fertile. Due to that whatever the silt or alluvial soil is there, it is very fertile and is called, which type of soil it is called? It is called as alluvial soil. It makes the northern plains one of the most fertile regions of the world. So due to that, whatever the Himalayas we are having, from that water what is playing, so the whole northern plain, it makes the northern plain, it is very fertile region of the world. Now, alluvial soil is also found in the deltas. Not only in the northern plains, it is also found by the deltas formed by the rivers of which? Deccan Plateau. fertile soil is especially good or cultivation of the rice, wheat, sugarcane, pulse, oilseeds and jute. So this type of soil, alluvial soil is very fertile. In that fertile place, what type of crops we can grow here? It is very good for what? Rice, wheat, sugarcane, pulses, oilseeds and jute. So let us see. See, it is good for what? Sugarcane. You all know, students, sugarcane? Yes. You all drink juice? Yes, of course. So in that fertile region, whatever the alluvial soil, we can grow sugarcane, jute, wheat. Wheat means from wheat what you all eat daily in the house. Rotis. It is made from the wheat. Pulses. Whatever mummy make at home na, dal, correct? Different type of pulses are there. Here oil seeds, whatever oil is preparing, what is need to prepare curry, we need oil. So these oil seeds are there. So this is a plant I have shown you and this is a rice. It is good for which soil, students? Yes, alluvial soil. So next type of soil is black soil. In the name only we can say black soil. So what is the color of the soil? Black soil. Black it is in color. This type of soil is found in the central and northwestern parts of the southern plateau. Now this black soil, where we can find here? We can find in the central part and northwestern parts. And where it is? It is in the downsides of India map, that is southern plateau. Most of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh also we can find this black soil here. Now, can you all see this? Yes. Here, what is the color of the soil here? Black in color. So, this is black soil. Where we can find? Yes, Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh and some parts of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka and Rajasthan have this soil. So in these places we can find our black soil. Now black soil how it is formed? The black soil is formed from the lava. Now when I say this lava, can you have heard this word? Yes, the lava that comes from the volcanoes. Okay, what is volcanoes here, students? Yes, it is a type of a big mountain where it is deposited, and when it comes from that whatever lava, so due to that it is very hot, burning, due to that water flowing the lava, due to that place all, it will become the place, it is black in color. So black soil formed near the volcanoes. Now as you have already seen, we have already covered this part. It is very good for which? Yes, cotton and sugar can be grown more in that black soil. Now come to the point of third soil, that is red soil. So what is red soil here? The rest of the southern plateau, we have covered our northern plateau, correct? Northern plain. So come to the point of now southern plateau that contains soil that is red in color. So red means what? The soil is in the sense it is color in red. So can you see this? Yes, the whatever soil is which color? Red color. So this is red soil. Red soil. It is not as fertile as black soil but can be made fertile by adding manure. See how it is, the red soil is not fertile. As we having first one, alluvial soil is very fertile, but here as red soil it is not fertile. And then how we can make this fertile? We can make by adding manure. At at your home we having pots in your balcony? Yes, we having rose plants, different type of flowers at home. Daily you give water to the plants, isn't it? So what to get nice flowers, what you will do? You will put some dung, cow dung, correct? So that is manure. That is manure. To make this, that soil can be made fertile by adding our fertilizers, manure. It is good for crops. What it is good for? Such as jawar, bajra and groundnut. So this is jawar, bajra and groundnut. So now next we'll come to the point is literate soil. So literate soil. This type of soils is found in the Western Ghats and parts of Tamil Nadu. So this type of soil where we can find, students? We can find nearby the Western Ghats and parts of Tamil Nadu. It is rich in iron and aluminium and is red in color. This literate soil, in that soil, which type of? It is rich in iron and aluminium is found in that soil. And how it is color? It is colored in the red color. It is good for crops such as tea, coffee, spices, coconut and rubber. So it is this type of soil. What type of crops we can grow in this? We can grow like tea powder, coffee beans, spices, coconut and rubber. So dear students, we'll end up with a part 1 and your next episode will continue with this lesson. Okay, so till that, what you will need to do at home? So read this term 2 first lesson, types of soils of India. Read the lesson twice at home, underline the new words and read. Okay, and students, till then, bye bye.